Nobody operating as the best possible version of themselves has ever been unhappy and depressed. Nobody operating as the best version of themselves has ever been fat and unhealthy. Nobody operating as the best possible version of themselves has ever been broke and living paycheck to paycheck. And no man out there that is operating as his highest self, the best possible version, the man that he was created to be, is struggling with a porn addiction. Oftentimes we look for external reasons as to why we're struggling in life. Oftentimes we want to play the victim in our life. We want to pass off responsibility. We want to pass off blame. We want to look at the circumstances, situations, and other people in our life as the source of our problem. When in all reality, you were put here for a purpose. You were put here for greatness. And if you're struggling, oftentimes on the other side of that struggle is that greatness that is awaiting for you. When we talk to the men here at Rebuild Recovery and we show them the path to getting out of their porn addiction, it's centered around the path that I believe overcoming your addiction. The only way to successfully do this for good is to become the man that is no longer addicted to porn. Now, for each and every one of us, that requires sometimes new ways of thinking, new belief systems, new mindsets, new principles, new values, new habits, new routines, new physical fitness activities, new hobbies, new endeavors. Oftentimes it even requires us to have a new environment, new social circles that we spend time with. But I see too many men caught up in playing a victim. I see too many men that are not taking the responsibility, realizing that yes, you may not be the reason as to why you are addicted, but you are going to be the only person that's going to get you out of it. So man, what I want to encourage you to do is look at the areas within your life that you are not living up to your potential. What areas in your life are you falling short? What areas of your life are you not putting in 100%? Are you putting 100% into your fitness? Are you putting 100% into your health? Are you putting 100% into your relationship? Are you putting 100% into your work? Are you putting 100% into your community? Are you putting 100% into your friendship? Are you putting 100% into becoming the man that you were born and created to be, or accepting less? Are you accepting mediocrity? I don't believe that pornography addiction is a disease. Pornography addiction is nothing more than a choice that we make when we're confronted with difficult situations in our life that we cannot handle and manage, that we run. We escape the reality within the current moment to seek out some pixels on a screen, to seek out the objectification of other women, oftentimes because it's a way to numb ourselves. Well, instead of numbing ourselves, what if we looked at the stressful situation? What if we looked at the confrontation sitting in front of us as the pathway to becoming the better version of ourselves? When you want to build a muscle up, you have to go into the gym. You break that muscle down through progressive overload. Every week, doing a little bit more than you did the previous week. And then through your rest, recovery, nutrition, supplementation, those muscles bind back together a little bit stronger for the next time. Then you go in and you put a 2.5 plate-pound weight on, and you break it down a little bit more because it's a new stimulus, a new weight that you've never been presented with before. You want to grow emotionally? You want to grow mentally? You got to put yourself into emotional and mental situations that you've never been in before. The path of least resistance keeps more men shackled to mediocrity than any other thing in this world. And the path to greatness is by learning to delay gratification. The path to greatness is by learning to enjoy the process, because it's in the doing that's where joy and that's where real happiness. Yes, we can seek out short-term pleasure. We can watch some videos on our screen and overstimulate our brain. It can make us feel good in the moment. But dopamine, your reward center, all these neurochemicals are designed to keep you going through the difficult situation by creating goals, by breaking those goals down into actionable steps. But then more importantly, taking those steps every single day to become the man that you were born and created to be. Now here at Rebuild Recovery, we built this into a 7-step process. Okay, we wrote a book. It's called The 7-Step Guide to Living Life Without Porn, where I walk you through the exact process to identify your triggers, to figure out why it is you're running to pornography, to get to the root of this issue. But more importantly, to create a vision and plan for your life, to become the man that you were born and created to be, to build a community, to recruit the accountability. And if you want this book, if you want these steps, then down there in the pinned comment below, I'm gonna put a link to the ebook. Just enter your email address, we'll send it over to you guys right away. But stop accepting less than you're capable of. Begin to chase becoming the man you were born to be. Begin to chase your purpose. Begin to chase your passion. No longer desire or seek the need for meaningless pleasure. If you're getting value out of these videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Coach Frank at Rebuild Recovery. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next one.